Hey guys, what it do, what it do? It's your girl, Pisces 1111. How's everyone doing on this lovely, lovely, lovely day? I have so much to be thankful of, guys. I have no complaints. I hope everybody is enjoying their beautiful day out there. Today is February the 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. So, if y'all been wondering how I've been doing, I'm doing wonderful, blessed and highly favored by the Most High God. So, y'all know we're going to keep this theme locked and loaded. But y'all know I do appreciate all of your love and support. Thank y'all so much for being there with me on my journey and following me on my path as a Narc survivor. My goal is to spread knowledge, be your own teacher, teach you the knowledge to help you to heal. And also, I am here from life experiences. We are not here to judge and understand. I am not clinically licensed, a licensed professional. So my best recommendation is if you're feeling that you're out of place and you really need a psychological assistance, I recommend you go through a therapist that is licensed. My goal is to spread the knowledge and bring light to anyone's dark tower in their life. I'm here to help someone in need and understanding about whatever the process is that you're going through in your life. But the first thing I want to always tell y'all, I always want to say this on my channel. You are enough. You are enough. It's going to be the model that I always use as a positive affirmation. But hold that thought, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel because you're going to allow me as a newbie to get out there and spread the knowledge. It has been a while with me on my channel, but I decided, you know what? Here is going to be my passion. If I follow all the things that I love, enjoy doing, I'm sure it's going to get there and get out there to those who really, really need it. So rest assured, guys, I have interesting topics. My topic will enclose showing my Shein tutorial haul, my Temu hauls that I show. I am also enjoying the thing of nails. I am really good at the nail hauls. I really do good with tutorials. I'm always doing lives with my nail haul tutorials, and I also do interesting topics. So I do have a playlist. All the information is listed below. If you'd like to see more on the Pisces 1111 channel, I am a Pisces, and so I am deep into the zodiacs as well. So there's a long haul of the Pisces life. I am 40 years age, and all of my experiences that I talk about is true stories that I've experienced with my life. So this is the real life channel. So if you're looking for real authenticity, a channel where you can spread the knowledge, then this is your girl. So the first thing I want to show y'all, it is Valentine's Day. It's coming up. So the first thing I did is to know you got to practice your self-love. So I wind up getting myself a nice thing of flowers. But what I basically do is every week, guys, I treat myself to a nice thing of flowers because it's good to self-love. That is the first step that lets you heal through whatever journey you're going through. So my journey is I started learning about life experiences, and we all go through different relationships in our life. And sometimes we want to understand what they are. So as time has went on, I start understanding about narcissism and understanding about narcs. And I am a firm survival of narcissists. Now that I have gotten older, I'm starting to understand more about what narcissist is. See, back then I didn't understand what it is. I did know it is spirit form things. Sorry, y'all, my cranberry juice, I always drink that. And also, I didn't understand what narcissist is, but now I'm understanding more. It's about a spirit. So they have covert narcissists and they have the malignant narcissist. That's what I'm learning. The covert narcissist is very secretive, but they do things behind closed doors and they're very evil. But the things they do are behind closed doors. The malignant narcissists, they can do things behind the closed doors and they will do it out in public where whoever sees it, they don't care. So my topic today is I'm going to do a story time about you are chosen, and the narc knows that you are chosen. Now, if you don't understand what narcissism is, the steps with every narcissist is they do the love bombing first, they do the devalue, and then they do discarding. So I want to discuss a topic about something that happened to me when I was a really, really young girl. I was like about 19 years old, and I remember it as clear as day about my experiences dealing with the narc, and I didn't understand what it was. So let's do a cap and explain more about my circumstance. I'm a mother of three, and as a mother of three, each relationship were experiences with me. And I started learning what our narcissist is, because narcissists are all very conceited being. They're all about themselves. And over time, you will learn it. So after my last child, after dealing with the narcissist, and we'll get onto that because I have a whole story of a life. I can go a lifetime about learning what narcissist is, and I didn't know what it was. So make the story short, I was a mother. I was on my second child, and I was around the age of 19, and I had just gotten out of a very toxic narcissistic relationship. It was 2.5 years ongoing. Like I stated, growing up where I grew up in the projects, and toxicities were the norm. So I didn't really understand what it was. But to make the story short, I was dealing with a very unhealthy toxicity relationship after so many years, like 2.5 years mark. So I winded up moving to Georgia, and I moved there to spend time with family. I moved with my mother. Shout out to my mom out there. This experience with me, this is what taught me, like, now that I am 40, I was in a narcissistic toxic relationship. So, oh my God, y'all, my story time. Let's start out. Okay, so I moved away from Florida, and I moved to Georgia to start a new life, getting away from a narcissistic toxic relationship. Now, I had not healed completely because I was in a relationship 2.5 years, and I did not want a relationship. I was a young girl at that time, and I was a mother of two as well. I was only 19. Okay, so I moved with my mom, and my mom moved me to the area. I'm very happy I'm at the area. So I wind up meeting a guy. Now we're going to talk about narcissistic men that are street. This is a street narcissistic man, because baby, they will turn you upside down. Do you understand me? I didn't understand what narcissism is, and I was young and dumb at that time. But let's just get on it, because we can get back on it, because I'm sure when this links out here, the person is gonna know I'm definitely talking about them. But it doesn't matter, because everything in life is its own lessons, and you have to learn. I can smile now, but back then it was nothing to smile about. So I meet this narcissist. He's very, very attractive. When I say he is fine as wine, he's fine as wine. Now, narcissist is basically, you are considered, they want you to be an idol. You are an idol to them. You become an idol to them because they're very, very good looking, charismatic. They usually, a lot of the narcissists look really good. And I only back then, I was all into the looks. I was only 19 years old. And I liked a man that looked real good. And he was something that everybody wanted. I'm just being honest. So I was 19, and he was a little, wait a minute. I take that back. I'm sorry. I was 20, and he had to been 18 or 19 then, but he was real fine, y'all. I'm talking about gorgeous, banging. Off this chart, fine as wine. Hell, he was fine. So, I was outside one day with my family. I think it was during the summertime, and he was across the street from where his family at. And we're going to discuss about the flying monkeys, because I'm just telling you about how now I'm understanding about narcissism. So I'm out there. My sister done came down, and we about to have a cookout. It's some kind of holiday. I don't remember if it was Memorial Day, 4th of July. I don't remember. But it was a lot of his people and family and all them and homeboys, all them, they're outside. So we outside too. So I'm looking at him. He looking at me, and he crossed the street. And he fine as hell. So I was like, damn, he fine. I'm just looking at how it is when I was a young girl, 20 years old. And I was not looking for anything, just, fun and enjoying myself. So as time go on, we wound it up. We used to hang around each other, things like that. And before you know it, he used to come he used to come over to my mom's house all the time. And we used to do our thing. Like I was a young girl. And this is what I'm talking about with the love bombing. So one thing leads to another. We wind up doing what we do. So I'm heads over heels for this dude. Like back then, I'm head over heel. And by the way, he was a Cancer. I'm a water sign. I'm a Pisces. So they say Pisces and Cancers and Pisces and Scorpios, we be compatible with water signs, and Pisces. So I don't know he's a Cancer, but I'm just saying how it's just crazy how toxic narcissist is. It's be so much drama. So we doing what we doing, and we doing what we doing. And I'm not, back then I was so love bombed and love struck. I was messed up in the head about him. Like I was fucked up in the head. The sex was off the charts. I'm just being honest with the narcissist I was dealing with. So he got my head gone, y'all. Once the love bombing coming, your head is gonna be gone. So I found out that he is in a relationship with somebody else. Okay? And so at this point, when they've love bombed you, you don't really pretty much care, because at that point you caught up. It's not like he told me straight up. It's like I lately found out he has a girlfriend, whatever. So at this point, I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm finding out what I'm finding out. Like, I don't know what we're going to do about this. So me and him, we keep doing what we do best. So he tell me he going to leave the girl alone or whatever. He wound up leaving the lady alone. He wound up, one night we got in the car together. Let me just tell you how crazy the stuff get with a narcissist. We get in the car together. Like I said, I'm gone in the head. Now, once y'all become intimate, they become soul ties with you. So you become more like them. So I became very toxic because I was connected to a toxic relationship. We get in the car together, guys, and he got me in the car and he pulled up to the girl house, and I guess he telling her it's over with them or whatever going on, guys. And I just seen 11/11 confirmation. So he tell them it's over, they get into it or whatever. He jumped in the car, he pull off, and it's a lot of chaos going on. But he jumped in the car, he pull off. So at this point, y'all, through the love bombing stage, I think that I'm that girl. I'm the one. I'm young, I'm dumb, I don't understand. I think this is a challenge because I'm with him now. This is my nigga, right? Okay. Time passed. So I started hearing rumors about that I am not the only girl. He's dealing with other girls. Remember, I'm new to this town. I don't know who is who, what is what. I'm new. So I find out that he's dealing with other girls. So I become friends with one of the neighbors across diagonal from where my mom stayed. And she tells me, yo, the guy you in love with, he's dealing with somebody else. And I was like, no, he can't, because I'm like, no, he's not, honey. He's with somebody else. So it's just crazy how stuff be. My friend got a brother, and the brother liked me. Now, me and the brother, we never sleep together, but we're friends because his sister is my friend. So he really liked me. So he let me know he liked me. So he basically, in the words, let me know, man, you deserve so much better, man. He for the streets, he's community. Like he out there. Narcissists be with everybody, honey. They have a lot of women or a lot of men. But at that point, I was love bombed and I was deep. Like I couldn't get out of it. I was caught up in the well. And he in so many words is telling me that he is tipping around with other women. So he said, I tell you what, for confirmation, I want you to come over here one night and park your car. But okay, I parked my car at my mama's house. Because at this time, my mom had moved around the corner from where she was living at before. So they still lived in the same apartment or house duplex my mama stayed in. So I parked my mom, let me do a rewind. My mom and family went out of town to Miami. They was going out of town. So I stayed in town because I had just started this job. I had just moved there. And I wasn't able to go back to my hometown because I just had moved there and just started this job. So I stayed. Okay. So I wound up moving my car on the side, leaving my car at the house. And me and him jumped in my homegirl car. Okay. So it's late at night. This is just crazy. I'm telling you, when you are in a narcissistic, toxic relationship, it started making you do some off the wall type of stuff because you be so caught up. They have your head gone, y'all. I'm just telling you, I was gone by this nigga. And I had literally, after he love bombed me, I was so gone, y'all. I'm not even finna lie, I was gone. And so we get in the car. We go to my homegirl house. So I wound up sleeping there. I'm not there all night. We just up, we talking. Back then, you know what I'm saying? We conversating, we drinking, we laughing, we talking, whatever. So, and then we playing cards. She had brought a couple people over. So he don't know that I'm there. So prior to Me going over there, I had spent time with him. So he was like, he was being real nice to me. He had gave me some money, and he was like, "You have fun with your girls." I told him I'm gonna go to the club that night, and I did go to the club. Me and my homegirl, we wound up going to the club. So he said, "I might meet y'all up to the club, but I'm just gonna chill. I might gotta do things, whatever he had to do, because he was a street nigga, whatever." So he winds up, giving me money. I kiss him, whatever, give him a hug, all like that. They're like, "Oh, look at y'all, the flying monkeys now. Oh, look at y'all," like making me feel like I'm that bitch. I'm the only bitch, right? And excuse my language. So I call my mama's house, and I'm with my homegirl. We go to the club and we go back to her house. So the brother liked me. My homegirl brother liked me, but I never crossed that boundary to sleep ever with him. He's just my friend. I'm just talking to him. He know I'm in a relationship. So he said, "Man, you deserve so much better. You want to really know about your nigga? I'm going to show you. Why don't you come over here and you stay cut in the cut, ducked off. Later on that night, I want you to come with me and you going to see." So I stay at my homegirl house. When it got 1 o'clock, I see his car pull up. It's across the street from his family house, because that's where I met him at. Okay. So I'm so gone, y'all. So 1 o'clock in the morning, y'all, I come out the house and I'm with my homegirl and her brother. When I come out the house, I'm sitting. Where was I sitting? Oh, I'm sitting in the chair at her house, and I see his car pull up, and he in there for a minute, but I don't see him with nobody. So time passed, 1 o'clock. So I'm sitting in the chair at my homegirl house. Guess who come walking? Okay, his family live across the street. He in a house. He's dealing with a girl in the house that I used to live in with my mama, because my mama moved on the other side of the town. He is with a girl who in the apartment, the duplex that I used to live in. And they coming out, they hugged up and all this. He laughing, he kissing her and all that. Y'all, God forgive me. I snapped. I snapped. I was in a toxic relationship. I snapped. I was young. I was dumb. I was fucked up in the head. He had me gone. He was narc. Man, before I know it, I went out there and I was just going crazy, y'all. We was out there fighting, me and him out there in the yard, right? So the girl was like, "Oh, he mine. He don't fuck with you." Like, I like, "Bitch, what you talking about?" Like, see, my like, "I don't know what you talking about, because I'm that bitch." Everybody, like, I thought I was that B, you know what I'm saying? Because how he used to have me out, we used to ride in the car together, we used to do shit together, families like they knew, y'all look at y'all, the flying monkeys. So somebody called the police, because me and him was out there fighting. I don't know who called the police, but somebody had called the police. I don't remember, there was so much going on. So when the police come, his family come out. And so the family going off on me. "I don't know why you doing all that. He don't even fuck with you like that. He just was fucking you. You just was a fuck, man." And so I'm hearing all this his family is saying. Y'all, I was so fucking hurt. This is at the devalue stage. The whole time, they saying that I was nothing to him. He just was a fuck thing to me. But the way he treated me, we used to be out in the street together. We used to hang together. We used to do shit together. I even used to be at his mom and them house. Back then I was about 20. We used to fuck all the time. Excuse me, language, at his mama house. We used to have sex all the time, me and him. So in my mind, because he constantly was love bombing me, I thought it was me and him. But when I seen that girl, I just snapped, y'all. I'm just telling you about how they have your head so gone. You be thinking it's just you. They have a whole lot of bitches, man, out here. They be for the community. So I'm so hurt. So the police come and they lock me up for simple battery and disorderly conduct. They locked me up. And they making it look like, because I did go over and me and him got to fighting, but we got to fighting because I caught him cheating on me. So the family all teamed up against me. "Oh no, she just came over here caught like lying." So they gonna lock me up, right? So when you, like I say, you are chosen in the narc knows, right? My family is out of town in Miami. They don't even know what the hell is going on. I'm about to go to jail in a new town I just moved in, y'all, right? I don't got nobody. All I got is my homegirl I just met. We became real cool and the brother. So the homegirl, my homegirl, this is when I learned she was loyal. She was like, "Nah, they ain't finna go down like that. Y'all ain't finna do it like that." No, he did. So somebody I don't know if it was her, him, or some other people was like, nah, that's fucked up. They telling the police officer what went down. Even though it was wrong, I went over there and spazzed out. I spazzed out because I called him cheating on me. So basically it wasn't right. I did that because I was young and dumb back then. I was gone in the head, y'all. It still was wrong that me going over there to do that, but at the same time, they was trying to make it look like I just came over there causing problems. He didn't do nothing, just lying. I couldn't believe it. It was all his flying monkeys against me by myself. So the other people, like I said, when you're chosen and God have favor for you, somebody is gonna vouch for you. So they were like, no, he did. So before you know it, the police said, sir, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. You're not going to sit here and just act like that lady is crazy and delusional and that you do not want her. You don't know who she is. I was so hurt, y'all. He acted like he didn't know me. I'm just acting crazy. I'm just a nutcase. He cut me off a long time ago. Y'all, I was so hurt. This is the value out in public. And I'm new in this town. Really know people. He knew I was new. So, and he knew my family was not there. So they finna take me to jail. So the police say, sir. What is your name, sir? What is your name, sir? So he don't want to tell them what his name. And when they run and get his name, because somebody had said his name is such and such. They ran the name. When they ran the name, they seen he had a long rap sheet. And they was like, Cause and I was crying. I was like, I just moved here, you know what I'm saying? I just moved here from another state, and he lied to me. And I was just hurt after telling the police. I know I was wrong. I went over there carrying on, but he lied to me. He deceived me, making me believe like it's me and him. It's not. So they wound up. He started going wild, and they maced him because they were trying to arrest him, and he was resisting arrest. He said, no, I'm taking y'all both to jail. So he went to jail too. Now, it's not funny, but I'm just telling y'all the story about when God have favor on your life, how the story will get reversed. So he thought I'm just going to jail by myself. He wound up going to jail too. So we both now in handcuffs, right? He going to jail, I'm going to jail, right? So his family like, we ain't gonna worry about it. We ain't gonna worry about it. We got you. You gonna be out. Her ass, she gonna be stuck in there, whatever they saying, because her family ain't even here. Boo, boo, boo. Let me tell y'all how God got favor. My homegirl's family and the brother, he really had love for me. The brother and them got their family to get property bond and get me out, y'all, of jail. Like, his family, he had his family's support all the way. My family, I have supported my family, but my family was not there. My mom and my sister, them, they had went to Florida, so I didn't have no family in Georgia. So I'm out on bond. So he lately gets out, but I get out on bond through their family's property. This is when I knew I was that commodity. I was the chosen one. I knew then I was of God's child. Because it wasn't even no 6 months. Me and my friend were good friends, and he got his family's property to get me out. Y'all, that's loyalty to the heart all the way. So the loyalty thing he showed and protected me to make sure I didn't get caught up, because he knew how shicey he got down. My narcissistic boyfriend. I'm gonna say my narcissistic cancer boyfriend, because he already gonna know who he is. Baby. Never, baby. So anyway, I get out, and so I wound up going and staying with them while my parents come out of town, because I was kind of scared. My mom out of town. I'm kind of scared after I got out, after knowing they flying monkeys. Me and his family, them finna get to fighting. It got crazy. So I wound up staying with my homegirl and the brother, because the brother was living with them. So I made a vast decision that I was done with that narc. I was done with that narc. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give a chance. And I know I was young. You know, when you're young, you're done, you're hot in the ass. I was like, I'm just going to give a chance, and I'm going to be with him. I'm not fucking no more with the nigga who I was dealing with. So I said, I'm making a drastic decision. Me and you going to be together. We're going to be good friends. Let's be friends and build. So we became good friends. You know, one thing led to another. We wound up doing something. We ain't do nothing that night, but later down the line, we did. Okay. My ex-narcissistic, when he got out, he found out, this shit is just crazy, y'all. So he He gets out. So he called me. He was like, what's up? I'm about to come. I'm about to pull up. I said, no, you're not going to pull up because I've moved on. He was like, moved on from who? Not me. You don't move on till I say. And another thing is they're very arrogant. It's all about them. So I told him, whatever, it's over, I'm done. So he said, you say it's over, but it's not over till I say it's over. I said, well, whatever, it's over. Okay. You devalue, and you devalue me. Your family devalued me. Your flying monkeys. You threw me in the trash. You act like I wasn't nothing when that girl was there. I'm done. Like, it's over. So, honey, me and my homegirl's brother wound up dating. We started dating. We become good friends. We linking. We hang out. So I'm so happy because the loyalty of them. Do you know? I'm done. I'm telling y'all, it's like a movie. Do you know that he beat up my new boyfriend? So I'm at Walmart one day and my new boyfriend said, I got to call you, and God bless his soul, he died. My new boyfriend passed away. From nothing related to the Narc, but he had passed away. I was real hurt when I found out later down the line he had passed away. He came to me, his face, when I say was swole up, man, it ain't funny, but his face was swole the fuck up. And I said, oh my God, what happened to your face? And he said, I'm done with you. I can't talk to you no more. And I was like, why you can't talk to me no more? What is going on? What happened? My mama was with me at the grocery store. So my mama say, damn, somebody, it ain't funny now, but it's just funny with the thought of how it happened. My mama was like, damn, so what the fuck happened to your face? So he was like, man, your ex, man, I can't fuck with you no more. Your ex crazy, man. I'm done, man. That man keep causing chaos. I can't do this no more. I'm done with you. So y'all, I was so sad, y'all. My ex narcissistic boyfriend beat up my new boyfriend, and my new boyfriend wanted nothing else to do with me. He told me, no, I can't do with this. So, y'all, every time I would get in a relationship with somebody, he would break my relationship up. I had another incident where I had moved on. He was doing time. He had got locked up. I had moved on. He was doing time. I started talking to this other guy. He was a Scorpio. But the thing was, the Scorpio that I was talking to, he was a great guy. I had moved on with my life. At this time, I had got me a place. And me and the Scorpio had moved in together. He moved in with me. I was cool with his homeboys. It was good and everything with us. But when my narcissistic cancer boyfriend got out of jail, I was scared of him. Like, I'm being honest, I was so scared of him. He put you on eggshells. Like, narcissists are dangerous. And they are about that life. Like, listen. A narcissistic street nigga is about that life. Like, they don't care to pull up. They will pull up. He used to pull up, baby. And you better come outside or he will beat up whoever in there or kick the door in. That's the kind of nigga he was. He was nothing to be reckoned with. So he called me and he told me he out. And he was like, I heard that you talking to this nigga, whatever. The nigga, he say, man, you better come see me now, or I'm finna pull up. So I was so scared of him. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I was so scared of him. Now, when you're young, you love that bad boy, like that bad boy, that about that life boy. You think it's so cute because it's fun. But it started becoming dangerous, baby. So I wound up meeting him. And when I met him, because I had to go to work, I told my boyfriend, I was talking to him, a Scorpio, that I'm headed to work. So I wound up leaving my job. No, I went to work. And because he's another narcissistic Scorpio. He ain't nothing to be played with either. I went to work and he was like, you going to work. But while I was at work, my narcissistic ex-Cancer had called me because he was like, I heard you. He knew I was working. He said, I'm going to come pick you up from work. You finna leave work early. I said, I can't talk to you. I got a boyfriend now. He said, I don't give a F about that nigga, bro. I'm finna pull up and you better come outside. Tell your job you leaving early. I was so scared of him. I told my job, look, I'm leaving early. I got to leave. So I left. So we wound up talking and all that. But I'm telling y'all, if you don't maintain your no contact with a narcissist, you gonna buck and you gonna fall weak. We wound up having sex, y'all. I was 20 something years old. I forgot. We wound up having sex. It was going on for a while. Like they don't let off. We wound up doing it. So when I came home, because I was so scared, y'all, I had done slept with my old narcissistic boyfriend. Like I tell y'all, ain't no such thing as no to them. So I wound up sleeping with him. He said, either we gonna sleep together or I'm gonna go tell this nigga, ain't nothing, you mine. So I was scared. I slept with him. Okay, slept with him because I was afraid of him at the same time, but I did still love him too. Slept with him. My new boyfriend came and asked me, he said, you went to work today? I said, yeah. He said, where were you? You worked all day. I said, yeah, I lied, y'all, because I was so scared. He was that quiet type of Scorpio man. He was very humble. But he didn't know I was caught up in the web of a more dangerous Cancer narcissist. So he didn't understand. In his mind, it's like you cheated. But in my mind, it's not like I'm cheated because they don't take no for an answer. It's either I was afraid of what he gonna do to my new lover. So I caved. I was scared, y'all. I wasn't really about that life like that. I was real scared, y'all. So we did it or whatever. And he said, you gonna tell that nigga it's over. And I was like, I got to figure out how I'm gonna get out this shit. So when I came home that night, my mind was like, I'm gonna have to just get out of this because my last relationship, he beat him up. Now I'm in a new relationship. He coming for me. So he said, where you was all night? I said, I was at work. He said, you was at work all night. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, I was at work all night. I said, I got to talk to you. He said, man, go ahead on with all that. You lying. Y'all, I was up them stairs. I was in housing at that time. I lived up them stairs. I say, listen, I'm going to have to talk to you. I was walking down the stairs. Before I know it, y'all, he beat the shit out of me. He was a Scorpio narcissist. He beat the shit out of me, y'all. My whole face was swole. I was drinking. I had to drink out of squaw. Like, bitch, excuse my language, but he beat the shit out of me. That Scorpio narcissist. So he beat me. But he didn't understand. I was with he was dangerous, but the other one was more dangerous. I'm just telling you I kept attracting these malignant, crazy, narcissistic men. He beat me so bad, y'all. The only reason that stopped him from beating me was I had my homegirl was living with me. She used to babysit my kids. She ran down the stairs. She was like, get your hands off her. Get your hands, what the fuck? Get your hands off her. He was like, man, I'm going to kill this bitch in here. He tried to kill me, y'all. He beat me so bad, y'all. So with that new relationship, I was done. He beat me one time and that was it. But in his mind, he felt like I had cheated. But I was trying to explain to him, I was caught up with he was doing time. Okay, another thing. Let's do a rewind. When I met the Scorpio, the Cancer Narc was in jail. And I told the Cancer Narc that I told the Scorpio Narc that I was in a relationship with somebody. Let's rewind it because I don't want it to be like I just slept with him. No. I told him I was in a relationship. And I said, listen, we can be cool and everything, but my man is doing time right now. And when he get out, I'm going to be back with him because dealing with a narcissist, it's over with us. You are with them. Like they ain't trying to hit it. And I knew that. He already showed me he'll beat the hell out of a previous partner I was with. So I was like, I ain't gonna even try to be in a relationship. But he was like, I don't give a damn. So we did what we did as time went on and we were friends. And in my mind, I was like, we just gonna be friends. But I fell in love with the Scorpio man. Because their love is their Hoover and their love bomb is off the charts too. So I was in between two men. And not because intentionally, nothing like that. I told him what was going on. I didn't just lead him on. He just was surprised I would do. No, he knew that. So he beat me. And a lot of people was like, but you did tell him your man was doing time. I said, I know that. But he wasn't trying to hear that shit. So after him, I was done. I didn't want to be with him no more. So my narcissistic boyfriend came and saw me at the hospital and everything, all late, like, man, I'm gonna hurt that nigga, man. That nigga. I said, listen, man, just leave me alone, man. You're toxic, and every time with you, it's just gonna be bad. But I was so in love, I was crazy in love. It was toxic, y'all. Oh, let me get on rewind about that. Another thing, as time went on, when I did get out of jail, this what made rewind. When I did get out of jail, this gave me the confirmation to move on and talk to the other guy, the first dude that got me out on bond. I got out, and my homegirl said, ride with me around the block, because she lived in these projects. So she said, ride with me on through the block. So we ran through the block. I'm riding with her. She said, I want to show you something about a nigga. And I said, well, what you mean? What you want to show me? She said, I'm going to show you right now. So we in the car. My homegirl, shout out to my homegirl. We in the car. She take me through the projects, man. Guess who I see, y'all? My cancer nigga, hauled up. He in his car. And he got a whole female hauled up outside with her. And when I say, y'all, I was hurt. When I say hurt, I was hurt. She said, I'm trying to tell you, man, that nigga there is for the streets. He community. He have all kind of holes lined up, man. You wasting your time. And look, you don't got out of jail. You went to jail. You don't got out of jail. He hugged up with another bitch. Excuse my language. I was so hurt, y'all. But I didn't say anything. He didn't see me because I was in my homegirl car. And he didn't know what car my homegirl drove. But that was my confirmation. That was the reason I moved on and started talking to the other guy who wound up getting beat up. Okay. My narcissist. So it became very, very toxic with me and him. He kept cheating on me. He was cheating on me all the time. I'm talking about the devalue, love bombing, and degrade. When I would catch him cheating, he used to make me feel bad, like it's my fault that he's cheating. I started saying, forget it. We both was toxic on top of toxic. He was sleeping with people and I was sleeping with people. Like, it got bad, y'all. I'm just telling y'all about how when you deal with a toxic person, you become toxic. Because I had became numb because he kept cheating on me, making me looking stupid out here in these streets, like a fool. One night he found out I was talking to this dude. Because it got to the point he was doing him, and I said, I'm going to do me. Every time he found out I'm doing me, he will pull up and pull me off the scene, baby. Out there in front of who. It didn't matter who was out there. He pull up. One night, it got very, very dangerous, baby. He found out I was talking to this dude, whoever the dude, I can't remember what the name of the dude I was talking to, but me and him had never slept together. He was somebody I was talking to. He found out I was talking to him. Honey, he pulled the pistol out on me, baby. He was crying, and he was so hurt. He was like, how could you do this to me? I'm like, man, you been cheating on me all these, but they can't take rejection. They can't take what they do. Man, he pulled the pistol out on me that night. He was like, take your ass in the house. I was scared, y'all. Like, that night I was like, I thought he gonna kill me. Make the story short, as time went on, I left him alone. Because I started hearing stories about him with other girls, things that he did to other girls. I started hearing stories about situations with other women that it ended catastrophically. One woman he was dealing with, he had a nigga go in there and clean her whole house out. I don't know if she was sleeping with somebody. She did something. I don't know. But I heard that story. And then another story I found out while I was dealing with him, he had a baby on the way by with somebody. So it was just enough. I said, I don't need no more of the story. So it was God's grace, y'all. It was God's grace. My mama had got out. My mama had came home and found out what had happened. She found out I was in jail. She spent the block up and showed out. And then it was going to be another showdown. I'm about to fight. It was going to be my family against his family get to fighting. When I say it's narcissistic, toxic, they live for that drama. And I started realizing that I'm chosen. I'm not about that life. So y'all, it don't get no better. I'm just telling you about my narcissistic story, y'all. Them narcissists, honey, especially them street runners, the niggas that's from the street, Baby, you not about that life, baby. The malignant narcissist, they will kill you, baby. You not, is you really about that? Because they about that, baby. And then I had started hearing stuff like, I was like, oh my God, I really was with a dangerous man. You know, it'll always be love for him. But when I say he one of them, he ain't nothing to be reckoned with. That was the reason I left him. I said, oh no, I left him alone. I had dealt with enough, but you cannot play with these narcissistic men. They about their life. Some women get killed, man. Yup. And then I was dealing with other women. It was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. But that's basically my story, y'all. Thank y'all for taking out the time. Like I said, I got more stories. I'm gonna do another narc story because it be the devalue. I told y'all it's love bomb, devalue, and then it is the discard. Man, they will treat you like you are nothing, but behind closed doors, baby, they act like you the center of the world. And oh, let me get on one more thing I forgot to tell y'all. We lived a real wild and dangerous life when I was with him. It was dangerous, and the danger, it turned me on. It was so intoxicating. I remember one time we had did it in a car, baby, out there in the somewhere out there in the out there in the dark. We was out there doing it. We used to do it a lot. We stayed doing it though. The more we did it, the more crazier he and I had became. He was making me nut. I became a nutcase, like dealing with him. Yeah, because we're soul ties. So however he is, it started rubbing off on you. I remember the police had caught us having sex outside. Sure did. He caught me with myself up in the air, baby. And at that time, he only had a learner permit. I remember that he was younger than me. We were within the same age, but he was younger than me. So I had to drive his car home. I had to drive his car to the house because he didn't have a license. He had a learner's permit. But baby, when I say they dangerous, I know he used to pull up. He used to be beating the block down. Boy, I'm telling you, he was that loud pad. But that's my life, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See y'all. I'll tell y'all in the next narc story and journey. Oh, I have to pull this thing out. Come on. Mom,